Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Letterhead Studios. We're playing more Lost Song with my cousin, Dark Shadow Saver. Say hello.
Hello.
We're with our lady, the Destroyer of Worlds. We'll destroy us all! Okay, so we're here with Klein, Yuki, Destroyer of Worlds, and Rain, the red-haired girl.
Also, Kirito version 2.0.
Yeah, basically. So, they all have nicknames. Yuki, Destroyer of Worlds, Rain, the red-haired girl, and Klein, hero of SAO.
Exactly.
Okay, so, I actually did manage to watch the first 3 episodes that are available of the new Gun Gale Online anime.
Oh, so what do you think of it so far?
I like it so far. It seems to be a very nice slice of life anime. And I know, that sounds really weird to call it slice of life, but hear me out here. So far, the new SAO alternative Gun Gale Online anime, the story is about the girl and her problems with her own physical body and how she just prefers to be in the virtual world where she can be short and cute.
Yeah.
So, since the story is about her and it's about her issues as a human being and how she overcomes them, to me, that it's sort of it seems to be more along the lines of the slice of life genre with, you know, aspects of virtual world in it. Unless there's some higher overarching plot, for now it's just a story about a girl who has a height complex. So the first episode is like this little girl with this like big dude, and they're in something called Jam Squad, which is basically like the Bullet of Bullets, except you're actually on teams instead of solo playing. And so far it looks like they're winning. And the episode ends with revealing that the really short girl who looks like she's like 8 or 12 is actually like this really super tall girl who I thought was an adult at first until I realized in the second episode that she's a student. Whether she's high school or college is something I can't determine at the moment because she lives by herself. So I'm like, that sounds like a college student, right? I've seen other Japanese shows, like actual live-action shows, and it seems to be a thing where you can live by yourself in high school, but usually your parents pay your way.
Yeah, exactly. They pay, basically, from what I understand, is that they pay for the room and everything, and then
you get a part-time job.
Exactly.
And you get a part-time job to, like, pay for your food or whatever.
Exactly.
So the second episode is just basically how she got into MMOs. The story is basically like, oh, she's really tall and she feels insecure about it because she is literally taller than everyone in her class, including the guys.
Let me guess, 8 foot, 9 foot?
No, I'd say she's around 6 feet, which,
that's,
you know, in Asia, that's pretty unusual.
For me, that's kind of hot. Nah,
yeah,
I dig it.
That's pretty tall.
I dig a tall chick. So
they have this really hilarious 5-minute sequence where her friend tries to get her to try all these different MMOs. So she tries Alfheim Online. It starts out with her getting her character randomly generated in ALO, and she freaks out because her character is this tall, busty blonde chick, and she's like, no! So she switches to all these different MMOs, and she gets some variation of being tall or really big. She actually becomes like a really wide, heavy-set dude in one of them. And then she goes to another game where she's not even a human being, and she freaks out over that. And eventually, she lands into Gun Gale Online and sees her reflection, and she sees this like teeny tiny scrawny kid, and she loves it. Her avatar, Len, doesn't want Pito, her new friend, to see her in real life because she's self-conscious. However,
Right.
she's willing to give it a go if and when she defeats her friend Pito. And so it's like they're promised that they've made each other.
Right.
On the sidelines, though, there's this singer that she really likes, and the third episode ends with her writing a letter to this singer saying, "Hey, I have so many issues with, you know, how I perceive myself, and your music really helps me get through it, and I'm really enjoying this online game, and I think it's really cool that it might help me become more confident and secure with my body in the real world." I have this theory, though. Okay?
Alright.
You should really watch the first 3 episodes to see if maybe I'm right. But I have this thought. She's a fan of this singer named Elsa. Elsa was having a contest, not a contest. Elsa was having this concert the same day as Jam Squad.
Right.
Pito Huey, whenever she was asked about what her hobbies are outside the game, she declines to answer. She says that she doesn't really have any interesting hobbies outside of the game, and that she has something to do, so she's unable to join Len for Jam Squad. Instead, she hands her over to her friend, who becomes
Yeah, that sounds.
her
Yeah,
partner
that sounds
instead.
like.
So
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
Pito Huey is actually Elsa in
The
real
singer.
life. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it ends off with the third episode with her writing a letter to Elsa saying, "Hey, I wasn't able to make it to your concert because there weren't enough tickets. It'd be really cool if you had like a larger venue." So I don't know where they're gonna go with that, but I feel like Pito Huey is actually Elsa. Yeah, that's.
All I know is that the main problem I had with the Sword Art Online was that there was no real actual character growth for Kirito, and he just becomes the Gary Stew.
I think okay, in defense of Kirito, you really have to see between the lines. You really have to understand that the first 3 episodes are pivotal to how he develops as a character. I think Kirito as a character, he's just really afflicted by the fact that this death game means that if he screws up, he might cost other people their lives.
Right.
He doesn't want to willingly put someone in a situation where they might die.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just couldn't. I mean, I tried watching it again after watching the abridged version. I got to like the 2nd episode, which I don't know. It's something about Kirito that just makes me not like him. I don't know. I just don't like him.
You don't have to like Kirito, but I feel you should still understand that he's a teenager, for one thing.
Yeah, of course. I understand that.
And he's also got a lot going on in the background that causes him to shy away from people.
Yeah.
You know, he just became a part of SAO because he wasn't very close to his family. You know, kind of similar to how I just stayed on the computer all the time because I wasn't really close to my family. So, now that this game is no longer just a game, it's no longer a sanctuary for him, it means everything. And he has a chance to meet people and be friends with them, but he doesn't want to endanger them. But the moment he lets his guard down and he joins a guild, all of his guild members end up dying.
Right. Because I've seen that abridged version. But yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was mainly about, though.
He even gets in a fight with Asuna when he meets her again over the death of the NPCs, because to him, any death is just inexcusable.
Exactly.
He's afflicted that much that he just cannot watch someone that looks human dying.
I think it would have been better if we were to see his actual character growth.
Yeah.
Then I would have been more inclined to actually watch the whole series, you know, watch it all, because I'm actually getting more in tune with how the character is, instead of only watching about like 2 episodes or 3 episodes and trying to figure out what his character really stands for.
Yeah.
So
I think it's easy for some people to overlook Kirito and his character development because they're too focused on the fact that there's all this, you know, fan service revolving around him.
yeah, it's not really about the whole fan service thing. It's just how the character develops is the best way to do it. And when they had those time skips, it kind of makes it to where you can't really, you know, understand the character because you missed all that time when he was being developed.
You missed a lot of time. Like, it'll be like, oh, it's been 3 months.
Yeah. So out of all those
I
3
think-
months, you could have had like segments of him actually
Grieving?
you know, growing.
Yeah. Well, I guess they wanted to show his grieving in more subtle ways so that you didn't get a lot of screen time eaten up by the fact that, you know, he's incapacitated by how he feels.
Yeah. But that's what makes the character really good.
You might very well be distracted by what it is that you can learn about him by what's surrounding him. Take for instance the episode with Silica. You actually learn about him and his relationship with his sister, who is actually his cousin, if you pay enough attention.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him.
And that's the main reason why I like Block Horizon more than SAO, is because even though the character is actually, you know, high leveled, he was already high leveled to begin with. So when they were explaining and how good he was, and the reason why he didn't have a guild is because of that reason alone. He doesn't like being near people. You know, it's very interesting because he's like one of the most strongest characters in the actual show because he's an enchanter. He doesn't have so much damage going on. He actually enhances other people and have them do the damage.
Aw.
So he's like the greatest support character, but he is the main character.
Rain stole my kill. It's okay. I was like, I'm whittling him down. I'm gonna get him. He took him down.
And then Rain takes it.
Yeah. Well, this has been a very long character discussion about Kirito and the first 3 episodes of... Yeah. We just have our own opinions on how we feel about the anime, and while I'm very sympathetic towards Kirito, I understand and I accept the way you feel, but I'm also very appreciative of the fact that you are going to try and give him some sort of chance to understand him, while also declaring your own reservations about him.
Right.
Because, yeah, if you come into the anime with a specific mindset, then, you know, it's really hard to change your mind about how you feel about it.
Right.
I didn't want to watch SAO for the longest time. And it had something to do with current stigma about mainstream anime.
Right.
Because at the time, I didn't really watch mainstream anime. Not because I didn't like mainstream anime, but because if I couldn't spend some time outside of mainstream anime to enjoy more obscure anime titles, then I could just be like any other person who only watches, quote-unquote, the good anime. You know, the anime that everybody else watches. So I wanted to go out of my way to expose myself to something more than just the mainstream stuff. Not because mainstream was bad, but because I felt like I would be disservicing myself if all I watched was mainstream stuff.
Right.
And, you know, there was a lot of mainstream stuff that people said was overrated. And I was like, okay, well, this might be one of those, you know, overrated anime. But then I watched it, and I thought, I think it was the second episode where him and Asuna teamed up on that giant boss monster.
For the first boss, yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that
was
moment, I was like, nope, this anime is good. There's a reason why it's overrated.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure Lynn would have loved Final Fantasy 14 because of the small characters.
Yeah, she would have loved being a small character, don't you think?
Yeah, because my character in Final Fantasy 14 right now is like 2 feet high.
Yes, I love your character. Your character is the greatest. I wish I had... Oh, crap. I wish I had Asuna with me. Let's see if Yuki has any... resisting. Oh, she doesn't have that stuff yet. Well... Rain? You got... You... Oh, she... Yes! Resist Aqua! Grendel, 345. Okay, let's slow him down. He is level 345. How on earth? Okay. Oh! No. Oh! No! No! This is like that other boss guy. Where's his health bar? There it is. We took down a bar of his health. Sweet.
Already? Wow, that was quick.
Yeah. That switching maneuver and the fact that I've weakened him. Jump! Oh, thank goodness I jumped in time. Okay. Let's go.
Kind of reminds me of the Earthshaker from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. The last time we faced one of these guys, we thought he was like the Behemoth.
Oh yeah, Behemoth as well. Just the way that his backside just is.
Look at his health. We almost got another health bar down. Come on, climb. You got fire. Use it. Use it. Just use your fire already. Do I have to do everything?
Didn't you take away his fire?
Nope. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
But he doesn't use it the way I do, which is like rapidly shooting out fireballs. He only shoots one at a time. Which is probably why I thought you could only use one at a time. Come on. Oh, at least he used enhanced fire on himself. Oh no! What the heck just happened? Oh, I can't fly. I thought, oh, I'll just cheat it. I'll fly. Let's do this again. Just run at him. Rush him. Run! 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 Stop! No! No! Oh,
He's only got,
so close.
He's only
So
got 1 bar of
close.
health.
So close.
Lion, get in there.
Fine, use your fire. Oh, wait. Oh, he staggered. Or maybe he did that on purpose. I don't know. Oh, no. Gotta lower his attack too. I don't want him murdering my teammates. Ah. Woo! He just crushed me. He just laid down. He's like, I'm tired of you slashing at me. Just please, just stop it. And I'm like, but we have to. That's our objective, to defeat you. And uppercut! Look at that health. That is beautiful. Oh, wait, don't take my kill! No! Why? Why are you taking the credit for all my hard work? It's okay. It's okay.
It's a team effort. That's all it counts.
Remember. I feel like Cypher. Last hit gets the kill and the most experience. Leave that for me.
Oh, jeez.
みんな集まったな。